Welcome back, all you crafty miners and mining crafters. This is my Minecraft adventure, and well, I didn't get too much viewership on the tutorial world, so I restarted a new survival world. Hello, cows. I've been playing Minecraft for, on various like Pocket Edition and on PS3, now PS4. I played a little bit on PC. And one of the things I've always wanted to do was build in the jungle. And it's the one thing I always kind of okay, well, I'll eventually get to it. I'll eventually get to it. I'll eventually get to it. And I have in the past built in the jungle before, a little bit here and there, but I've never said, okay, this is where I'm going to set up shop. This is where I'm going to have my house. This is where I'm going to do this. This is where I'm going to do that. And so I spawned in a new world, and I'll show you where spawn was. You'll see out in the distance that there's a desert temple. I want to say I spawned over here somewhere. Yeah, okay. So I think I spawned right up here next to these trees. Because as soon as I turned around, I was like, oh, look there is a desert temple. Now, I've already gone out there and looted everything. It was, some diamonds, some bones, some rotten flesh, I think some horse armor, maybe a saddle. Your standard par for the course thing. Look at how the bunny rabbit is sand colored, so he blends in. Now he's hiding in the grass. Scary. It's a killer bunny rabbit. He's gonna eat you. Look, there's a lot. Okay, maybe not a lot. Oh, he just hurt himself from jumping up too high. Okay. Anyways, so because I am such a, because I have ADD, or because I am, you can call me crazy, you can call me idiot, moron, or whatever, I started a new survival world, and I started beginning. This is just, this is not where I'm going to permanently be, but that's my little temporary base, shelter, or whatever. I have a bed and some chests and so forth up there. Anyways, to get on with the show, I have been trying to cultivate trees and get saplings and whatever, and these animals just sort of spawned here. Oh, is it already getting dark? It looks like it's getting dark. Well then, I guess you're gonna have a short little tour of the treetop terrace. Very briefly, or quickly, as it were. Up, 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 and away. Unlike Superman, because my bed used to be there. It's over here now. Okay. Can I sleep? No, because the sun hasn't gone down. You can see the jungle it's not huge. It's, I'd say, probably on the small to medium, more on the medium size. If that makes any sense. It's more, I was looking for jungle that was really thick and dense, and there were hills around, and then I just thought, okay, well, there's some hills around. What's stopping me from planting jungle trees and doing bush? Now, that's going to take a lot of work, but even if you just put a couple of trees out there to make it look like the jungle's kind of taking over the area, I think that would be cool. I was really looking for different heights in the trees and stuff to make it look very ominous and menacing, and so if you go out into the jungle, you almost can't see out in any direction to see the other surrounding biomes, which is, if you do go out here in the middle, there are parts where your view is blocked, but you can still kind of see that right over there is just some plain old mountains, and then out that way I think is more mountains or water. I don't really know what. Anyways, as you can see, this is just it. I thought that these three trees that were kind of close together, it would be nifty to kind of be like, oh, well, someone built a platform up there to kind of have a little base or whatever. So let's see what the valuables were. So okay, yeah, over in the desert temple I got 3 diamonds, some horse armor. Why is it blue? It's diamond horse armor. Oh wow, I forgot the diamond horse armor is blue. It shows you how often I use horses. And a saddle, and I think I got some iron, which I turned into iron pants. Or iron leggings, as the case may be. I need to put away this gold, because I don't want it here. And let's get rid of the leather, because I don't care. Yep, that's good. Okay. Alright. Take a quick look out and see. Yeah, so over here was going to be... Oh, look, a tree grew. A tree grows in Brooklyn. Not really. I mean, I'm sure trees grow in Brooklyn, but I've actually never read that book. I have no idea what it's about. I have an idea. It's not about a tree. So yeah, I was going to have my tree farm be out here. I like to have a tree farm, close by. It's kind of one of the standards when you're doing Minecraft in survival and you want to have wood, the various woods for building purposes and whatever. And I always like to put my trees up on a block of dirt. Ooh, crap, I just realized we need to eat. Okay. So I don't know if I've said this in my past videos. I always like to put my trees up on a block of dirt so that when you come in to go mine it down, you don't have to be like breaking through the leaves that can grow low. Excuse me. And I know it's really, really minor, but you're breaking leaves with your axe. It wears on the durability of the axe. If you do that with all the trees, I just feel like your axe will go longer if you don't have to do that. Also, I just think it's easier to just kind of come in, start chopping at the bottom, and then you work your way up, and then if you need to... Oh, I just broke my damn axe. If you need to, there's already a block on the ground that you don't have to remove to get to the ones on the top. Now, this is just my personal preference. I don't think that this is like all that much more efficient or whatever, but that's how I do it. And I usually have my trees spaced out a little bit further than this. This is 5 blocks apart. When it's the oakwood trees or the regular trees, are they oak? Yeah, oakwood trees. I will have them like 5 or 6. If they're the birch trees, the birch trees are the same. The other trees, I have to space them further apart because their tree spans are so large. You have to, put like 7, 8 blocks in between them. And then my tree farms, I usually have maybe 1 or 2 regular jungle trees. But then I have a giant, the 4 block width tree, usually one of those on the farm, so, and regrow that all the time, and then just climb to the top and then mine it all the way to the ground, because that's just how I do it. So what we're going to be working on today is we are going to, first I am going to need a workbench down here that I'm surprised I haven't made one for down here. Let's just put that there. And we're going to, I guess, flatten out this area and put, I mean, it's pretty flat already, but I'm saying like I want to fill in this gap here. And then do my spacing to put my trees in. And that's what we're going to attempt today. Now, I get why some people are not watching Minecraft videos anymore, because Minecraft is sort of an old game and everyone's sort of done it, and it's all kind of been done. There's not really much that people can do where it's that impressive anymore. I mean, every once in a while people may want to see like, oh, well, what is this person doing now, or how did they attempt this, and they kind of go back into the archive of, say, maybe that YouTuber's channel to look to see if they've got tutorials or how they built something and whatever. But I think as a whole that YouTubers that did Minecraft as just, plain Minecraft, A lot of people are not responding to that anymore, and it's because everyone's done it. I feel like Minecraft fad has sort of run its course until, of course, if they improve it in some way. I mean, right now they're about to release like version 1.9 or whatever. So when they get to Minecraft 2.0, I feel like maybe the craze will build up again, but I don't think it'll last as long as this first time around. Again, because it's been done, and I don't see how much more they can be doing to Minecraft to constantly keep it more and more interesting, exciting. It definitely has a lot of replay value, and for the diehard fans, and especially for anyone who's creative and likes to use their imagination, it's like the perfect game. I like hope it never dies. But anyways, we got that kind of flattened out. We're gonna get rid of all this grass here, because grass in out in the wild, I think, looks fine. But if it's in an area where you're actually like building and whatever, scarcely grass here and there looks okay. But I just don't like the way that grass looks if you're trying to make it seem like, oh, this is an area where people live and build, or whatever the heck. Okay, so since we still do have some room over this way, I'm going to go ahead and just go this way. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about this little water hole. If I'm going to fill it in, if I'm going to leave it. Okay, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 1. Okay, so we have to... Oh, I'm out of dirt. Darn it. Don't you hate it when you run out of dirt? When you don't have enough dirt to get your hands dirty? Okay. I don't want that many oak trees. I guess maybe I should. Let's see. How much will this give us? It gives us 7. Crap. See? This little tree just kind of popped up. Now, if this was on the ground, this leaf block right here would be eye level, and you'd have to go into the leaves to chop it down. That's why I put them up on dirt blocks. Of course, the same is not true with the other trees that grow tall and then have their leafage up high. I just got so used to doing that in Pocket Edition, when you had just oak trees and... Oh my gosh, when I played Pocket Edition, was it just oak trees and cedar trees? Oak trees and birch trees were the 3 woods at the time when I was playing Pocket Edition. I don't know. Okay, it's getting dark. Let's not be out here. Yeah, we want to get up and go to sleep. My throat is starting to get a little sticky and dry again. I can feel it. Excuse me. Up to the treetop terrace we go. So I don't really follow like the news or really anything online unless it's specifically something I'm looking for, or I've heard someone else talk about it, and then I'm like, what's going on with this or whatever. So, the future of Minecraft could be that it's eventually going to be turning into something really cool, like, with if and when it gets to version 2.0, it could be that the textures are a little bit more realistic or redone so it's not so old school, although I think it has come afar. The first Minecraft videos I've ever seen, I was like, what the hell are they doing playing some digital old school 80s, it looked very, very old and very, and now it's like it doesn't bother me so much. And I'm sure they've improved the textures and the look of it over time. But if 2.0 comes out and they have like, I don't know what else they could add to this game. I'm sure there's plenty of ideas that will make it interesting. But anyways, I'm not sure about this tree farm now. It's looking a little crowded, to be honest. 3, 1, 2, 3. Put a torch in the middle of the 4 trees. Obviously 4 to keep mobs from spawning here, but just 4 lighting at night. I guess that's the same thing. Okay, so we've done that. Okay, so now let's get over here. Alright, how much space do we have between these two? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're actually gonna space it out a little bit more because, oh well, we can't keep going that way, so we're gonna have to go over this way. I do not like it. I do not like it, Sam. I am. Okay. Get a little more dirt. I have a shovel. I like poking at the dirt with a torch. It makes me feel strong. Okay. Let's see. How far away could we go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do 9. And we'll do another acacia. Yes, acacia is nearby. I could chop them down. I'm a purist, a naturalist. I don't like to necessarily ruin the look of a world by just chopping down all the damn trees. I'll go cut down 1, wait for a sapling, and then I'll take that and plant that, and hopefully that turns into 2 saplings, and so forth and so forth and so forth. The one sapling that eludes me is the jungle sapling. It doesn't matter how many of these dang trees I chop down. It seems like for a tree even this size, I get 1 jungle sapling. It's very rare that you get 2. So I've chopped down, there were 2 that were standing right over here when I first started. Oh my gosh, where'd they go? Did I lose where I chopped them down? Anyways, there were 2 jungle trees that I chopped down from right around in this area, because I was like, okay, it's right there on the outskirts. I can always replant them, and obviously I didn't. But those 2 jungle trees have now only, after cutting them down and replanting, and cutting them down and replanting, and cutting them down and replanting, have only turned into 3. This one here, this one here, and that one over there. So 2 has only turned into 3 in about, I don't know, what's it been, an hour and a half? Anyways. Okay, so we got acacia there, and should I flatten? Should I fill this in and do another acacia one back this way so that there's 3 here, and then do the rest jungle trees out there? Well, we'll get to that later. I don't want to always just be digging up dirt. I need an axe. I'm going to be chopping down these jungle trees. Okay, so now I just want to let you know, our little goal, our mini goal for right now is that we are going to try and get... I think it's time that we get 4. So if we chop down every single one of these 3 trees, we should get 3 saplings, but I'm hoping that one of them will give us 1 more. Okay, so here we go. Shall we? Shall we anticipate how many we get? What's the bet? Do I hear only 3 saplings? 4? Do we dare to dream the impossible and hope for 5? If we get, actually, you know what would be better? If we do get 4, then I'll place all 4 of them together to get one big giant tree, thus increasing the amount of wood that we'll get. I don't have... I thought I had more dirt. Okay. Increasing the amount of wood that we'll get from a single tree, but then also increasing the amount of saplings that it will drop because it will have more leafage. Ooh, excuse me, my nose itches. I don't know what's going on with me. My throat's kind of sticky and itchy, and now my nose is itchy. You'd think I have allergies, which I do not. Okay, so there's 1 tree down. I don't see anything moving just yet. Okay, here we go. Where's the next one? Let's go do the small one over here. Let's break the top. Okay, that's 2 trees down. What the heck? Oh, I guess I... Wow, that went... This second one, I just don't remember even starting on. I guess maybe because I was talking and acting a fool. Alright, so while we're waiting those to disassemble themselves, or I don't know what you call them, to break apart, fall apart, take apart this acacia tree here, and... Okay, let's just look and see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So I'm using my axe to dig in the dirt, and I was just talking about how I don't want to ruin the durability on an axe. I make a lot of sense. It's fun. You should always listen to me because I know my stuff. I'm telling you. I use all kinds of stuff for all kinds of different things. I'm a mad Minecrafter. Instead of building a shovel, which I do have a shovel, but sometimes I just like to just dig with my damn hand because I feel like it's the same speed as a stone shovel. Now, you want to waste your stuff and, you know, do iron shovels, then obviously that will go faster, but... Okay, so we have our first... We have 1... Ooh, these are acacia, okay. Oh, I see one up there. See, okay, I feel like jungle leaves take the longest to disintegrate or decay or whatever it is that you call them, so that they disappear and then possibly drop. But I wonder if, because it does take so long, if sometimes saplings are up there and then they despawn because too much time has passed. So see, there's one right there. So now we have 2. I'm looking up to see if there's any kind of just sitting up there. Are we getting close to dark time again? Where the hell's the sun? Why can't I never see the sun? Okay, I'm going to guess that it is getting... Yeah, it looks like it's getting dark. Guess that it's getting dark. We're going to have to go to sleep again. Let's check over here to see if there's... Okay, I don't want to stay out here too long. Okay. Alright, well, so far we've got 2. I'm... you know, expecting a third. I guess I should have remembered which trees I've already got saplings from, because then that way I'll be like trying to figure out. I don't need the bedroom curtains, please. Make bedroom curtains out of vines. That would be kind of cool. Okay, we are hoping to get one more sapling. You get one more sapling, we'll go ahead and we'll call the end of the video here and say that we are... now see, somehow they're like disappearing really quick. Why is that happening? Okay, I want to say we got one from over there. And we got one from this, the smaller one over here. We haven't gotten anything from this tall one over this way. And look at, see how many leaf blocks there are left? And it looks like there's no saplings coming out of it. So out of 3 trees, we're back to 2. This is the thing that makes me mad about jungle trees. It's always like this. It's sometimes you get some, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you get exactly what you expect. It's very, 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 very rare that you get more than what you expect. I have a bad feeling we're only going to get 2. This is such poop. Okay, we will check back in just another minute or so. I'm going to go, Lord, get some more dirt for my tree farm. This looks like a nice place to just take some dirt. Why not? Okay. Well, it looks like this one jungle tree over here is completely gone. Let's go over here and see if this one dropped any more. No. So, dilemma. What do I do? Do I just keep chopping down jungle trees until I have enough? And I mean actually out in the jungle. Until I have enough saplings that I'm satisfied with them? I don't know. Okay. Ah! Great. Okay, I think I might be filling up this water hole because I've fallen in it twice now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's far enough that a single tall jungle tree can grow. I guess I am going to just leave 5 spaces in between these trees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's the 2 jungle trees with the 2 saplings that we got from 3 trees. Lots of fun. Unless we get any more out of these. I wonder if you could get looting on an axe and then knock the leaf blocks out with an axe to see if that would get you more. I wonder if that's something you can do. I mean, even if it's in like PC Minecraft, not just console. I do not suspect that we are going to be getting any more. I mean, we've got 1 more block here. And 2 there. And if it takes this long, I don't think they're going to be turning into saplings. So I guess that's it. Alright guys, well, thanks so much for coming along with me on my little Minecraft adventure. And thank you for rejoining me for the now 3rd time to see if we can launch into some Minecraft fun. I promise that I will still be doing some Minecraft videos. I don't know how crazy they're going to be because usually in the beginning I like to set myself up really well before I start venturing out. I mean, obviously you can see I don't have much armor, much in the way of supplies. So it will take me a minute or 2 to get this going. But I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you will join me back for another one. And I guess that's it. I'll see you in the next one. You guys go out and try and have the best day ever. And stay tough out there. Bye.